Hi guys, welcome to 2 Minutes Together. Burr, it got chilly. I mean, it's seasonal, but it's chilly. And while I love autumn, I also like hot weather and mixed messages for sure. So this may be slightly longer than 2 minutes today because the topic that I would like to broach carefully is the election. When I started 2 Minutes Together years ago, it was primarily, I think, because I felt like there was so much disconnection between not just, Republicans and Democrats, but just between people not understanding where other people are coming from, people being, frankly, just downright rude to other people. We all have our perspectives. I think so much of it comes from where we were born, how we were raised, the pond that we're swimming in, who we're surrounded by and influenced by. Some people don't really pay that much attention to politics other than the people that are around them. And so when those people are saying things, they're like, oh, okay, I guess, well, Jack said that, so that makes sense to me, I guess, if that's the truth. And they don't even necessarily bother to take the time. Maybe they're too busy. They don't have time to look it up. This election is so important. It's so important. I'm just going to say, I genuinely believe that the people out there that are bad people, the Ted Bundys of the world, I think they are few and far between. I do not think there are that many of them. I think most of us have way more in common than we realize. I think where there's much more connection than disconnection. I don't think it's an us and them thing. I think we are all basically the same people. We're all just experiencing life a little bit differently, wearing a little bit, different shoes. And I don't think calling somebody stupid or calling them names or whatnot, I do not think it's obviously not going to persuade anybody or change their mind. And I don't think it's even fair. I don't think that's where they're coming from. I think most people, even when they have issues, even when you can see someone, okay, that person was clearly racist, I don't think even that comes necessarily from a bad place. I mean, that is not a great thing to be, obviously, and we don't want to see that perpetuated. But I think mostly that comes from fear. I think a lot of this comes from fear. I just want to say I am 100% so excited to vote for Kamala. I think she will be a fantastic president. I love that she is a stable individual. I love that she does not have a personality disorder that I can tell, especially narcissism. I love that she's a woman. I mean, I think that's fantastic. Women are smart as hell, and we've been running worlds for years. I don't see why we can't run the United States. I don't even need to talk about the other guy because, in my perspective, he's not really worth talking about. And I can be honest that I don't understand the attraction toward him at all. But I do think that those that have that, so much of it that the attraction is there because he and that general, not necessarily the party as a whole, I'm not going to generalize that much, but that administration, that faction, they love to use fear. Oh, these guys, those guys. Oh. Kamala uses hope. I like hope. I'm a big fan of hope. Hope for you, hope for me, hope for all of us, hope for the country. If you are undecided, if you're one of the very few people that are undecided, take a look at hope. Take a look at it versus fear. The universe kind of gives us back what we put out to it a lot of times. Let's march down this road. Let's march down with hope. And let's all try to see our brothers and sisters as just that. No matter what their politics are, the color of their skin, they're way more like you than they are not like you. And we all want to be treated with respect. So please show up. Please vote however it is you want to vote. If you are undecided, or if you don't like Trump, you're not a big fan of Kamala for whatever reason that is, that's okay, but she still needs your vote. And a vote for Jill Stein is not going to help, even if you love her. In this election, is not going to help. So that is probably just going to be a vote for Trump, that guy. So think about that. Think about, I know there's a lot of people out there that they're not a fan of either party. I understand to some degree, but in my opinion, one's touting fear and one's touting hope. Come on, guys. I love you guys. Let's do hope. All right, go vote.